All right, man, we are back with another episode of It's That Easy, and this time we're talking about NFL playoff football.
I like it.
As always, I'm with my co-host Big Peso. Big Peso, I know you've been making the big pesos on college. Are you looking forward to these NFL games, man?
Yeah, man, we smacked those big teasers last day, and there's some games I really like on this one.
Yep. There's some really good games, man. And like remember last week there were some people like, oh, we're not playing this quarterback, we're not playing. Now everybody's playing this week. It's time to get it going, man. So
Yeah.
cool, man. Well, let's jump into these. If you're watching, make sure to like the videos. If you want to subscribe, we'd really appreciate that as well. And then also leave your comments because you'll see a bunch of our comments coming after this one. So, all right, man. Let's start off with the Rams going to the Panthers, going to Carolina, which is kind of crappy because the Rams have 11 or 12 wins, right? And the Panthers have they're 9-8. Yeah, 12-5 to 8-9. They don't even have a winning record, and they're hosting a playoff game. So I know you got some numbers on this. Let's hear your numbers first before I go into anything else.
I mean, the Rams have the number one offense. They're putting up about 395 total yards a game. They're throwing for 268. They've got two good running backs who had another 126 yards on the ground. They're putting up about 30 points a game. The defense is only giving up allowing about 20. And their offensive line is solid. They're giving up less than one sack per game.
Wow.
I like it.
Okay.
Carolina, on the other hand, they bumbled and stumbled into the playoffs, losing 3 of their last 4. But at least they weren't as bad of a loser as Tampa Bay, so they get to advance to play one more game.
Yeah.
Carolina scores 18, but they give up 22. They've got the number 25 rush defense going up against the number 7 rush offense. They've got the number 18 pass defense going up against the number 1 pass offense.
Nice.
It ain't looking good.
Not looking good for them, man.
Now, head-to-head, Carolina beat the Rams 31-28 about 2 weeks ago, but not so fast.
Yeah, so, man, and even though Carolina or the Rams have lost, they're 2-2 in their last 4 games. They lost to Seattle, a one they should have won. Then they lost to Atlanta, which was a really weird one there.
Yeah.
But they went ahead and beat the crap out of the Cardinals. So, man, and then they have the Puka effect. I think that's what's going to put them over. That guy is unbelievable. You watch that guy play, man. So he can't be stopped. So
if I was going to build a team and I had to start with a receiver and I had any of them in the league, I would pick Puka.
Yeah. He
does everything.
Big target and fast as hell and can do everything, man. So yeah. So you got a pick on this one? Or are you going to go with those 10 points? That's a lot of points, man.
That's a lot of points. I'm Big Peso goes with the big teaser. That's all I do. No straight plays for me.
I think the Rams are on a mission. I think they're going to come into Carolina. I think they're going to put it on them. Kind of like so I think they're going to put it on them. So I would actually go the Rams minus 10. A little worried that the Panthers won't keep up their end of the bargain to score 45 points. But they'll probably get a couple touchdowns at the end there. So I'd probably go the over as well on that one just because I don't know if the Rams, they've given up they gave up 20 to Arizona. They gave up 27 to Atlanta. They gave up 38 to Seattle.
Yeah.
And so they gave up 34 to Detroit. So I think they can give up at least 14 and then they'll cover the rest of them. So
you feel okay giving up those points on the road?
I do. Well, just for this game. Most teams I would not do that, but Carolina isn't. If they were a 10 and whatever or 11 win team, I probably wouldn't. But they're not a good team. They shouldn't even gotten the playoffs, but they backed in because the Falcons took care of the Saints. So yeah. So that's what I would go with.
Nice.
Here I like this game coming up. So the Packers are going to Chicago. And it flipped because I think Chicago was a 1.5 point favorite a couple days ago. I checked it a little while ago. Green Bay is 1.5 point favorite here.
So it's gone back and forth 2 times.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can see that. The money's going through it. I saw for whatever reason ESPN they got Ashton Kutcher. They asked him questions. I was like, what does he know about football?
Nothing.
Call us. Call Big
Yeah,
Peso. Why
exactly.
don't you
It's
call
that
us?
easy. It's that easy. What are you doing, NFL?
Yeah, but it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, I guess everyone's saying, hey, Love's coming back after they've been beaten down. The Packers have lost the last 4 games. I know he wasn't there, but still, he was there for the Denver game that they lost that. So, and he started the Chicago game when they lost to Chicago. So, I don't know if he can come back that quick after being gone for 5 weeks.
Yeah,
But we'll
a
see.
little rust.
Bears have lost the last 2. This is kind of a weird game because they're going into this on losing records. Losing streaks. So it's like who's going to break that streak first.
Yeah.
Bears are at home, though. It's hard to go against home cookies, man. I'll tell you that.
It is. It is. And Green Bay's offense, they just look awkward to me.
They do. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but this is the first game that I can remember since like week 3 that Jacobs isn't listed on the injury report.
Right.
So their offensive production for Green Bay, it's down 50 yards per game over the last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, I can see
They're
that.
only averaging 14 points a game, and they're giving up 26.
Yeah.
Chicago is scoring 26, and they're giving up 24. So head to head between the Pack and the Bears, the last 5 games were 1-score games.
Yeah, I can see it. They're division opponents, so I can see that.
Right.
Yeah.
The Bears have won 2 out of the last 3, but the Pack won the previous 7.
Yeah, they dominated them. With Aaron Rodgers, he dominated the Bears. So, yeah. He did.
Yeah. Something I found that was kind of interesting, the Bears are the number 3 leading scorer in the 4th quarter. They score 8.5 points a game.
Oh, wow.
And Green Bay is one of the worst defenses in the fourth quarter. They give up 8.5 points.
Wow.
For that quarter. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of a strange number, but I'm going to find a way to play it. And the Bears, man, they're the cardiac kids. They always find a way to come back.
Yeah.
I think that combined with the Pack being rusty, I'm taking Chicago at home in the snow.
Yeah, and it being a home game for Chicago.
Yep.
That means there's no lead that's going to be safe from them.
No way.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I'm going to save this for our next segment there.
Okay.
So let's go to the next one. This is going to be a great one. I wish this was not played so early in this thing. I could see this being like one of the teams going to the AFC Championship,
Yeah.
But right off the bat, they got Buffalo going to Jacksonville. And 2 days ago, Buffalo was the favorite. Now, as of today, Jacksonville's the favorite, 1.5 point favorite. And the over-under is 51.5 points. So I guess they're expecting these guys to light it up.
Yeah.
So, and weather probably be pretty decent in Jacksonville, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like 64 degrees at the game time, or as of right now. That'd be pretty good, man. So what do you got for this one?
Buffalo, they're number 1 in the league in rushing yards and rushing attempts. They allow 2.5 sacks a game. But somehow, even with giving up the sacks, they're number 5 in total points. They put up 28 points a game. Their defense allows 21. Now Buffalo's pass defense is really good. They're actually number 1. They allow 156 yards per game, and there's always a but. They suck on rush defense. They're number 28. They give up a little over 136 yards per game on the ground. Now the Jags score 28. They give up 20. And they've got an average run game. They run for about 115 yards a game. This game, man, I expect sunshine, man. I expect Lawrence and Etienne.
Yeah.
I'm looking for them to put up 140, 145 in this one.
Yeah.
Now, head to head, the last 2 times they played with the same quarterbacks, the Bills won one time 47-10, and then the Jags won the other 25-20.
Okay.
Since 2012, every Bills loss to the Jags, the Bills had less than 122 yards. So it's that easy. If Buffalo gets over 122 yards rushing, Bills win.
Game time. I like
Game time, baby.
This is not the Bills from the last couple of years. Last couple of years, like they had to beat Mahomes, right?
Oh, my God.
And last year, I thought they had the team to beat Mahomes, and somehow they still lose. I think there was a controversial call there at the end, but they still lose, but those were good Buffalo teams that should have, could have and should have won. This Buffalo team is a little different. This team, I feel like Allen has to kind of carry this team,
Big time. Yeah.
And so remember, because they almost lost a couple weeks ago to the Bengals, and the Bengals are not good, and they had to come back in the fourth quarter, like big, to win that game. So
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about them to the point where, because Jacksonville's a home team,
Okay.
if I had to pick, I'd pick Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Because,
me too.
yeah, they're the home team. They're hot. They've won. I mean, the last 5 games, they've won pretty handily. And so maybe that means their defense is getting better. And if it does, that could be trouble for Buffalo. So,
I think if you're watching this game or you're watching our show right now and you're thinking about betting Jacksonville, I would wait and watch his line flip again and get Jacksonville plus the points.
oh, you think it'll go back to Buffalo being
I do.
favored?
Yeah. Josh
Yeah.
Allen, man, he's the man.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Let's see. So here's a number that's jumped. Speaking of numbers jumping as well, San Francisco traveling to Philly. Philly's now 6-point favorite. 44.5 is the over/under. And you know what's crazy is this opened up at Philly being a 3-point favorite, and as of this morning or today, it's a 6-point favorite.
Wow.
And to me, that's a lot of points. I know San Francisco can score, but Philly games seem to be just like really bad. They don't score a whole lot of points,
No.
So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, because it sounds like people are really either they're just putting a ton of money, they just got to find a place to put money, or they really think that San Francisco, after getting whipped by Seattle, is not doing well, and they like Philly to finish this off. So,
Yeah. I mean, they lost 13-3 last week to Seattle.
yeah. At
And
home.
then
They were at
yeah.
home too.
And the Niners had huge offensive numbers, but it's deceiving because you look at who they put those numbers up on the 5 games before, and it was
Chicago.
Indiana, Old Man Rivers, Tennessee, didn't know who they were going to run for quarterback,
Cleveland.
Shaduki at Cleveland, Carolina, Arizona, and the Giants. And the Giants were on QB3 at that time.
Yeah. Yep.
So the Niners beat them up bad, and they put up huge offensive numbers, but not so much now. Now Philly's defense, they only give up 190 yards in the air, 124 on the ground, and 19 points per game. I started looking at some of the other defenses that San Francisco has played that resembles Philly the best, and I came up with Seattle and Houston.
Oh, wow.
Yep. See, they both beat San Francisco. 13-3, 26-15.
Yep.
And head to head in this matchup, the favorite has won and covered the last 3. And Philly's unders have gone 7 out of the last 9 have gone under. So yeah.
Well, and they didn't play everyone again, and they lost to Washington last week.
Right. Yeah.
But before that, their 3 wins. They shut out the Raiders. They gave up 18 to Washington, and they gave up 12 to Buffalo. So it's like their defense is getting better, or at least they found something that they're doing well.
Right.
And I think that's what's got this number at 6 points and at home. So I like. Well, I don't like Philly. I'd never say that sentence, but
you
6
did. You
points
said it. I heard it.
I stopped. And then
it's on the internet. It'll be there forever.
And 44.5 points under.
It's like the picture of you kissing that Oklahoma cheerleader. Be here forever. What was his name?
I think that was Little Peso at the time. So yeah.
Yeah. It was definitely one big Peso. Shit.
Oh man, who you have a pick on that game?
Oh man, I would like to take San Francisco in the points, but I think the Eagles are going to beat them.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's see, Chargers versus the Patriots. Patriots were really close to being the top team. They had 14 wins. If you have 14 wins and you're not the top team in your conference, that's a pretty good conference there. So, it may be a little deceiving, similar to San Francisco's record, because they don't play a lot of tough teams. Yeah. But they're 14-3. The Chargers 11-6. I still think Herbert is not 100. He's still going to be. He has
Right.
that surgery mid-season, so yeah, it's a tough one here. And New England's 3.5-point favorite, but they got the Chargers doing something because they got 45.5 points as the over/under. So
Yeah. I mean, you look at the Bolts. They lost their last two. What is it, to Houston and to Denver?
yes,
Two good defenses. They beat up a dysfunctional Cowboys team. But the other four games, they went 2-2. All four went under. And they only scored more than 16 one time. The Chargers 7-1 to the under. So Patriots don't have a bad defense. They only
Right.
give up 8 points a game.
right.
And they score 28. Patriots throw for 250, run for 130. I think this is going to be a lower scoring game. I picked the Patriots to win it all.
Okay.
But
But
man, I think it's hard not to take the Chargers here.
really,
Yeah.
wow. We don't know
I
what the
know
weather's
it.
going to be like. 35 degrees, AccuWeather says in Foxborough on Sunday. So it's going to be a tough one for a team that plays indoors now.
Definitely.
If I would pick, I'm going to pick the Patriots to do it.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
hope
going to
you're
pick
right.
the under as well because I think it's going to be an ugly game and they'll beat each other up. So,
Yep.
and let's see, the last one here is Houston and Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Another weird one. Like Pittsburgh had to win. They've had to do something. I mean, they lost. It was a bad game against the Browns, and I thought Pittsburgh's done. Then they host the Ravens and they beat them. I mean, they beat them pretty good too.
Yeah.
They probably should have lost. That was a last second kick. If they had the kicker because he didn't get massages, he'd have won.
Yeah.
But they had the other kid who hasn't gotten massages yet, and he missed. So
Yeah, it was terrible.
but the Texans have won 9 or 10 in a row.
Yeah, 9 in a row.
And so, man, they come in the hotter of the two teams. So, yeah, what do you got? Houston's favored, actually, 3
They
points in Pittsburgh. And I like that over-under because that means they're not expecting a lot of points from these guys. I don't think they think Low T is going to have much tea left after this game. So,
I think he's gonna have just enough for this one.
do you really? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Texas won the last 9, 218 in the air, 108 on the ground. Their defense has gotten worse over the last 3 games. They're giving up a 183 in the air, 93 on the ground.
Okay.
But the defense is only giving up 17 points a game. Now Pittsburgh is 4-1 over the last 5.
Right.
Throwing for 200, running for 100. Their defense gives up a lot of passing yards, about 250 a game, and 22 points a game. I can see the Texans hitting that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I think with DK back, he's got a chip on his shoulder, man.
True.
I look at and you look at Pitt, their Monday night record, pretty decent.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's weird. Monday Night Football, So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty decent. Hard to beat Pittsburgh on Monday night.
yeah. And they've
So-
scored over 30 in their wins, their last 4 or 5 games that they've won. They've scored over 26 points.
Yeah,
So that's a lot. That's a lot of points because you don't think of Pittsburgh as a lot, scoring a lot of points.
No.
And that's a pretty good offense there. So
Yeah,
it's going to
definitely.
be if the Texans defense shows up or if Pittsburgh can move the ball and Low T
right. Yeah.
can pass it. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game there, man. So you said who do you have?
Oh man, I like Pittsburgh in the points.
Okay. Wow.
And I think there's a few more points scored in this game than people are giving them credit for.
Okay. And you know what? Pittsburgh's just tough at home. I don't
Yeah.
know how, but under Tomlin, they've been just really tough at home. So the fact that it's a home game for them, I can see that it kind of plays in their favor there.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Well, cool, man. So good picks there. So let's go to our next segment, which is the Underdog Reach Around Picks of the Week. So
Your
I
favorite.
looked at the games and I was like, all right, who, if we had to say these guys could possibly win the game, I picked the Bears because they're at home and they're underdogs. I picked Buffalo, even though they're on the road. If Josh Allen shows up,
Oh yeah,
who knows, right? Now he has his kryptonite is Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. They're not even in the playoffs. Like, it's like ready for you to take it, man. So here you go. And then Pittsburgh, only because they're at home,
Yeah.
could they cover? I should have put the +3 there, but only at home they're just tough at home. So I said, okay, if you money line these and say these 3 guys are going to win, that pays 9.5 times.
Okay.
So $100 pay you $950. That's pretty good.
I like it.
And then if you just say they're going to cover the spread, it pays almost over 6.5 times. So $100 will win you $670.
I like that.
So that's pretty good. That I could see probably more than them actually winning, but hey, you never know, man.
That's crazy for 3 teams that are so good to all 3 be the dogs.
Yeah, that's exactly why I picked them, because they could all, there's a good chance they could win the game.
Yeah, that looks good.
And the other one, I kind of just so I could see what was going on, I threw. I thought, okay, if San Francisco actually gets their stuff together and shows up, if you added San Francisco to the money line,
yeah,
it pays 30 to 1 odds.
Damn it.
And then if you add them to just cover the spread, which was 6 points for them, it's 13.5.
Wow.
Yeah, so $100 will get you $1,300.
Man,
So,
I think you put
good.
Frisco in that play, maybe to play 2 parlays.
Yeah.
A 3-teamer and a 4-team with San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then if you happen to hit the first 3 Monday Night Football, play the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Free money.
Yeah.
Damn
In the
it.
app that I use, you can cash out up until that last game. So if you're doing pretty good, man, you cash out of that thing. So, yeah. So I don't know if I'd play them to win the game, even though that's the best one there, pays the best.
I don't know.
But I might play them to cover the spread. And then if they win, that's just gravy right there, So yeah, so you never know, man.
Looks good.
All right. Hey, so let's go to what everybody's favorite and our biggest money winner throughout the entire season, our big pesos. Big tease of the week. I took out the tickler because, we were like, no more tickling.
Oh, man, the tickler. No bueno.
Yeah, we're just teasing here. So,
yeah, man.
You gave me 2 of them, so I'll let you go through those.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think it matters what order you put these in. These are my favorite 8 picks for it. Taking Pittsburgh at home, getting the points, I like it. 16.5.
Yeah.
I think that's a great play. The Jags, at the time I did it, they were a 1.5 point dog. So getting 14.5, I think that's gold. That offense has been incredible. Chicago, I think, is the better team. I'm getting them +14. San Francisco, I don't think their defense is very good, but I think they're going to be able to score enough points against Philadelphia to get over that total of 32.
Yeah.
That's
Rams, the only one that would worry me right there.
Yeah.
Is that over? Only because if San Francisco doesn't score again, they don't show up like they did last game, and Philly does these like 15 play drives, and they're just barely getting a first down each time, and they're running the clock. Honestly, like it could be 20 to 7 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Let's hope it's 20 to 13.
20 to 13 is a good one. I like it. I like it.
Let's see. Rams and Carolina. I think that could be a big score. The Chargers and New England. Also, I think that could also be another high-scoring game.
Okay.
Houston and Pittsburgh. I thought that total was too low. I like the over 39, actually. So I definitely love the over 26.
Right.
And then Green Bay, Chicago. I just don't think Green Bay's offense is going to be able to knock off the rust. So I like under 58.5.
Okay. Yeah, I think when they played the last time, didn't they score like maybe 25? No. Was it 20?
Both scores are low-scoring games.
Okay, yeah. Wasn't it like 26-21 or something like that? Or
22-16 and 28-21.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, so that's 59. That's where they got that 58.5 from. So
and they should be playing in the snow.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, let's give them the snow. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, good. Those are great picks. Hope everybody's liking those picks, and hope you watch it. Like the video if you get a chance. Subscribe. That would be awesome. And, we'll put these in the comments. Love to see how you do it and how you play yours and see if you win some money. So, you got any closing remarks for us before we break out of here?
No, man. Let's get that money.
All right, man. For Big Peso and myself, have a good weekend. Hope all your picks hit. And we'll take it into next week where we make some more money. So,
yes, sir.
All right, man. Peace.